So joining us now to talk more about tomorrow's election, former Chicago Alderman Leslie Hairston, who many of you remember from our coverage during the Democratic National Convention. We are also joined by former Illinois Comptroller Leslie Munger. Thank you both for being with us.
Leslie Munger, we'll start with you. What does former President Donald Trump need to do in this day before the election?
Well, I think he needs to stay on message. I think that would be a big help, and I think he needs to turn out his base and get the voters out. I think it's going to be a very close election, and it's really a turnout. It's a turnout election at this point.
But it's awfully hard, it seems, for him to stay on message.
It is challenging. He'll have to use his teleprompter.
Leslie Hairston, I want to ask you, what is the closing argument? It seems like Kamala Harris has been trying to make it the last few days, but what's the final thought you think she should leave people with tonight?
Get out and vote. You know, because all the conversations in the world do not turn into votes that can be counted. And so I think what's most important for her, she's been, you know, traveling throughout, hitting those states, and really to get people out to vote and to vote for her.
So much attention has been focused on the battleground states. Are there other states you're looking at? We saw a poll over the weekend in Iowa that shows, surprisingly, Kamala Harris up by 3 points.
I don't think much of polls. I mean, I would hope that it is true, but I just go back some years with Hillary Clinton and Trump before, and looking at the polls, and they had Hillary ahead by a landslide, and that was not the case at all. So I'm very wary about polls. I don't know the people that they're polling, you know, so I think there's a lot of margin for error. So I just think you work until there's no more work that can be done because you've run out of time.
Sure.
And Lizzie, your take on these polls?
I think the Iowa poll seems like an outlier, actually. Trump has been up in Iowa for quite some time, a little, so to have it swing that much seems unlikely. Every poll that I've seen has it pretty much deadlocked in most cases. Trump up one, Kamala up one. I mean, it's really a very close election, and I think that one seems unusual.
Well, fingers are crossed for turnout. If you can see the county building right across from us through our window, they've got a line of voters still out there now.
Those lines are just out the door. They're back around the building.
Yeah, encouraging, I would think, no matter who people are voting for.
It's good to see people voting like that. We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. Early voting is up tremendously, I think, everywhere, and so that is a very good sign. People are getting engaged.
People are going to have to be patient because in some cases, as you say, these lines are long. You could spend hours there.
Well, I think people need to pack a lunch and be prepared. You know, if you have not taken advantage of the opportunity to either vote by mail or to vote early and you have to go, then just be prepared to stand in line because it is so important.
I'm curious if either of you have one state that you're specifically going to be waiting on, or that's really going to be the telltale state tomorrow night?
I think Wisconsin is one of the states that we'll really watch. I mean, and I think the other one is Pennsylvania that everyone has talked a lot about. But Wisconsin might be able to get its voting information out early, and I think that will tell us whether it's going to be a long time before we know, or whether we'll know more quickly who the winner will be.
Leslie Munger, Leslie Hairston, great to see you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.